G'day everyone, here we are looking at this early access title of Manor Lords. Now if you haven't seen, Manor Lords has just dropped a demo on the Steam store. It's absolutely free to take a look. It is part of the this early dev showcase they've got going at the moment. This is only a very limited build by the looks of it. I've seen other publications where they've got other videos where they've got more stuff like the widescreen battle maps and that sort of stuff you can see here, and all this sort of stuff is like locked in the demo. But what is there is so far actually really cool. If you're into any kind of city builder like Banished, where you're sort of building medieval towns and setting up supply lines and that sort of stuff, there's a lot to like here. You can just see from my little village, you set up individual sort of areas that the houses can populate in, and even those you can then go and upgrade them if they've got enough space to choose. For instance, you guys should build vegetable gardens, so you give them some extra resources, top them build vegetable gardens, and that'll help provide food to sustain your village. You've got fields with different crops that you can choose. You've got seasons that have to be harvested your crops by. There's different types of soil fertility for different types of crops. So this one over here is a barley field that I'm going to turn into beer for a tavern, and barley needs different soil conditions to wheat, which is why my wheat fields are over here and my barley field is over here. And you can see we've got things like granaries, windmills, basically bakers, logging camps, woodcutters to make firewood. And if we look through the stuff that's here, so you've got your usual gathering stuff like hunters and foragers. We've got the ability to mine. We've got storage, like I said, setting up things like marketplaces. What else have we got in here? Farming, sheep farming to then make wool that you can make into clothes. So there are different industries: brewing, making a tavern, tannery, your weaving, trading, getting other resources, and then you've got the beginnings of your administration and military stuff coming in. And this stuff I don't think it's available in the demo. I haven't quite got to that part yet. It even tracks stuff like underground water, where you can build wells for your village to be able to access water. So emmer, that's basically wheat, flax, barley, rye, and then it also tracks your smell as well. So if you're doing things like raising animals, it tracks where your stink is, so because no one's going to want to live near those. It's quite tricky looking at things like to survive the winters. They're quite harsh winters, needing fuel and firewood, and obviously there's people that you allocate to each role. So to staff your industries, as you branch into a new industry, you need more people to staff it, and then that means you need more houses. That means they're going to consume more food and more fuel, so therefore you need more industries to provide those goods, and so forth. So it really does sort of start to snowball a bit. The roads are really cool, laying those out and connecting industries together. And you see things like, as you upgrade your granary, this is a large one. When you get a large one, it then starts providing things like hand carts for people to take goods around. And there's also a visit mode, which is pretty cool. So you can actually put yourself down. There you are in all your noble finery. How do you know he's a king? He's the only one who doesn't have gunk all over him. Well, not quite a king, but a lord. And you can walk around and you can look at all your buildings and things. And one of the things that I think is really cool, I don't know whether you ever played the Total War series, the Medieval 2. One of the things that when they brought out that new remake of Medieval Total War that really impressed me was that they had parts of units that drew from a random selection, so that no two units next to each other would look the same. This guy would have like head number 1, the next guy would have head number 15, and the first guy would have like body number 4, and you know, so it had this mishmash. And you look at these houses here as an example. All of these 4 houses you can see in front of you, they are all the same village, you know, peasant plot generated houses, yet each of them you can see we've got different roofs, different textures in terms of the windows, different fencing, you know, it's like different bushes, it just these little things that make it feel organic rather than a mass-produced. See how this one here, these ones have got wooden gateways, these ones don't. So yeah, there's a lot going on here that really makes it feel organic and alive, and that's really cool. When you look at your peasants, it's a bit like SimCity. Each peasant, you can see, where are we? Try and bring it up. So you go Herman, he's a seller, and what's he doing right now? He's transporting bread. This guy Fritz, he's unassigned, so he doesn't have a job, but he's helping out by transporting bread as well, because I assigned that as in my granary, this one here. If you're idle, if you don't have a job, come work at the granary temporarily. So pretty cool, you know, another good example of a great little feature that they've put in just to help make your village work a little smoother, so you're not having to micromanage people as much. Oh, and yeah, we've got things like tax collectors gone round. You can see that little coins that popped up before. I obviously sold some goods, and I've got some money here now. Have we got anything enough to afford? No, 25 to afford chickens or goats, so I'll get some more money soon. So this is it, this is Manor Lords. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to play the larger version of this game when you can start building militia forces, when you can start waging war and conquering regions. I'm really excited to see that side as well, and I'll certainly be keeping a close eye on it, and I'll be looking forward to hopefully bringing you more of the content as well in the future. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Have you played it yet? What did you think about the game? Are you excited for it? Leave me a comment below, and obviously if you like this video, click that like button and subscribe for more content. Thanks again for watching.